Well, hello, everyone. This is another episode of Small Talks with Tish and Larry. I'm Tish, and this is.
I'm Larry.
And we're here with some more information for you all and some great topics on the way. And as you would ask me, I'm going to ask you, starting off, how has your week been so far?
My week has been pretty good.
It's good.
Just so happy that we've finally got here to the weekend.
Yes. Can't really celebrate with you because I'm working this weekend. So
You're not working 24 hours.
I know, but it's good to get here with you tonight and be able to enjoy our time together. But I wish I had like the full day with you. But other than that, I'm just happy we'll be together for some time in the nightfall and in the day in the morning. So I'm happy about that. But you said the week's been pretty good for you.
Yeah, pretty good.
That's good.
Can't really complain about it.
Right.
I mean, it was what it was.
Exactly.
But I will say we still had our small. How can I put it? Small goals that we accomplished this week.
Of course, always. Yeah.
As long as you're making a step in the right direction,
right.
no matter how small it is, I'm still appreciative of it.
Yeah. Definitely a good thing. So that means the week's been pretty good for you. So that's good.
Yeah, yeah.
I could say mine it's been great. Had some great days to myself just to reflect and do my regular own home spring cleaning and things like that. I love the spring cleaning, so it's been good. Work has been pretty good. I had a great day today. It was so calm and mellow, so I'm claiming that for the next 3 days, and just hoping that this Memorial Day weekend is pretty nice and just peaceful for both of us.
Oh, that sounds great.
Sounds great. Sounds really good.
I have some, I'm working on beans and neck bones for you for Sunday. I know that's your favorite.
I heard, yeah. So would you like to jump on into the topics for the weekend here on Small Talks?
Well, I could start off with the thing that I want to start doing, and that's checking your mental health. How is your mental health?
For me, feeling pretty good. I'm in a great space at the moment. I'm just in a mellow state right now, just calm, happy, and just in a peaceful state. So I'm thankful for that. I have no complaints at the moment, and hope it stays that way. And I guess I can send it back to you. How is your mental health this week?
My mental health is not good. I've been hearing these songs lately, and I think I might drop a diss record.
Okay.
But seriously,
you have me confused. I'm about to say, what's going on? What has happened? I'm confused.
But I'm good.
That's good.
Well, you don't know, but the way my mind works, I'm constantly trying to come up with different ideas to do different things,
right,
and stuff like that. So, I'll stress myself out.
Yeah, and we do that. We have that mentality where we start something and we just want to continue on doing something good. It's just constantly getting better, doing better, and we just have that mentality when we start something. We just want to just continue to do something great with it. So I know you're probably thinking a lot about your podcast, their different episodes, and just how much better you can get with this process of the Yo That's Larry's network. So I understand that. That's a lot. That you should be proud because it's doing so great. You got so many episodes under your belt so far with both shows, and you're doing great. So you should be proud of that.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're at, in all, it may be 30.
Wow.
30 something.
That's awesome. You're doing good, including all the editing and everything like that. You're doing great. So
yeah,
pat on the back for him. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Very proud of you.
Back of my arm will work, but
that'll work. I couldn't reach out too far,
But yeah, we can go ahead and get started.
Okay, I'm going to start you off with graduation. Life starts now. That's the first topic, and it's what would you do differently in your life when you first graduated from high school, and what positive message do you have for the young adults now?
This is a question to me.
For you, yeah.
What I would do differently. I think I would have went on ahead and went to school.
Yeah.
Instead of like we had a baby young, so
right.
I kind of just went on ahead and jumped into the work field.
Right.
But looking back on it, I think what I should have did was went to school and worked.
Right.
And while she was still young, I would have been able to still finish, like go to school, finish, actually get a career established.
Right.
And things like that. So I'll say, like, as far as for the young folks, definitely don't welcome a child right now if you can help it.
Yeah, but, if you're child free, make sure to stay that way until you accomplish all your goals first, and then get you someone that truly loves you. Y'all build a family together, and when you choose to have the baby, then bring the baby along. But to begin with, out of school, would not recommend. I love my daughter with all my heart, but like I say, get yourself established first and go from there and do great things.
Yeah, like definitely don't jump straight into parenthood if you can avoid it. Simply because your time worrying about you, when you have no children, you got all that time just to worry about what you can accomplish and stuff. But when you bring a child into the world, now that child becomes
the main focus.
The main focus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like there's certain things, and I'm not even talking about like actually like partying and stuff. I ain't talking about that. I'm just talking about like just in general. There are certain things that you're not going to be able to do simply because you have a child.
Right.
And like that's one thing I think that I would have did differently. Not necessarily like me having a child, but I'm just saying like as far as like not going to school.
Yeah.
I should have went to school.
Right.
But yeah, I just say like for the young folks, get a plan together and just try to accomplish everything that you can within your plan, within reason.
And if you don't do it right then, everything doesn't come together right when you want it. It will. Just keep putting that effort forward and just keep the game plan in your mind and what you want to do, and just keep going forward from there. Like you'll accomplish it. It may take a little time, but you'll get there. Yeah, that's definitely my positive message to the graduates coming up. Just keep the game plan in mind, keep going forward, and you'll reach the goal that you're trying to accomplish. Yes,
definitely.
And that's what we have for the graduates. Then happy, congratulations to the 2025 class, and pray that you do great and amazing things, and hope you all have an amazing life ahead after high school, and even college graduates have graduated. Hope you have a great life ahead of you. The things you want to accomplish, schooling, whatever career you're stepping into, good things are ahead for you all. So congratulations to all the graduates.
Yeah, congratulations to y'all.
Yes.
Class of 2025.
2025. Yeah, we get there. The time is moving, isn't it? Our baby just graduated in 2023. That's 2 years ago.
I remember class of 2004.
Class of 2002. Yeah. That time is crazy to know. That's been over now 23 years ago for me. That's crazy. 21. Crazy. That's something.
Yeah, that is, just saying that out loud.
It's crazy. It really is. But would you want to move into the next one?
Yeah.
All right. The next one is Memorial Day. Remembrance or a money grab? And it says, Memorial Day weekend, is it more to honor the lives of the soldiers, or is it based more so on partying and boyish?
It's definitely not to remember the soldiers.
I actually took the time to read what it stood for, what it meant. And I was thinking to myself, it's not based around that. Nothing that I see is based on remembering those that went ahead and fought for the country and remembering them for that holiday. I'm like, Ooh, we gotta get back to the basics. But I know people want to celebrate and they have their own different ways of celebrating. But I was thinking most time I see most time we probably both see it'll be a flyer out for a club event or or a party or something that's coming up for people to get together. And like it's nothing wrong with getting together, but it's like Memorial Day is it's not really celebrated. I feel like that you would think it should be. And what's your take on it? Should we get more back to doing it as far as remembering the soldiers that's passed on, or do you think it's too far gone and people are just gonna do what they want to do now?
I mean, you can always get back. Like I just feel like you just got to start somewhere.
Right.
Until we get to the point where we can start by, until we get to the point where we can start actually making that as a main focus.
Right.
Like I know for me, my brother was in the military, retired. My daddy was in the military. Like that's the last thing I think about when I think of Memorial Day.
Isn't that weird? Like I thought the question just came to me. I was like, I'm going to talk about that on the podcast. It's like the first thing that comes around to me was like people talking about going out of town and going cookouts and like I'm hoping there's some veterans in the midst or someone that they can remember that they want to honor during this holiday. But it's
a day off from work.
I know you're excited. But I thought about it, I was like, wow, Memorial Day, when I actually read what it's about, it's like I never, and that's even on when I was younger, I never really saw anyone use it or not use it, but celebrate it in what it's actually based around. So I guess
see, I think Memorial Day, Independence Day, I think
it seems like the same thing, but I think it's
like they use, what I was getting at is they use Independence Day as that for the veterans. You know what I'm saying?
But really, Independence Day is based on
us getting our independence.
Because I started thinking about it. I'm like, okay, you're seeing the flag, you're seeing the red, white, and blue for both. So I'm just like, why does it seem like that the July 4th gets more recognition than Memorial Day when that should be more dedicated to what they've done for us in our country, the freedom, and what they fought for? I said I just didn't. I was like, I don't think it gets as much recognition as July 4th does.
I think it's because it's like if you truly celebrated it the way it should be, like it's gonna be sad,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So I don't like it would be people coming together to.
Like, those that they've lost and things like
that.
that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so you'll go throughout the history of like the military or whatnot and think of, well, in this war we lost this many people, in that war we lost this many people.
Right.
And I don't think that people want to spend their time like that. So it's more
like trying to celebrate and things like that. Yeah.
Like that's when families get together and like everybody go to the beach or like I say, the cookouts and like. Yeah, that might be the one time a year where all the family members come down and stuff like that.
That is true. Yeah.
Like we use it the way we use it, but it's still appreciated. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like we still
use it in a happy way. Like make sure that we're together. The family is that actually getting together and enjoying each other's company. So that is true. And if they are remembering someone, like you just have to be thankful for what they stood for and what they did for our country, and just be grateful for them. So happy Memorial Day weekend, and the day that is here. Happy Memorial Day to all the soldiers that went ahead for us, helped us to gain the freedom that we do have here in America, and just thankful for everything you've done for us. So
and I truly don't think that people realize, like, in order for us to have the freedoms that we have, there was a lot of lives lost,
and to this day it still is.
So like a lot of that we take for granted, and I don't think people really put in perspective. Like there was a lot of lives lost.
It is.
In order for us to be able to sit here and record this podcast, there was a lot of lives lost.
Protecting our freedom, yes, and they're still over there now. Like we just are truly, we should always be thankful for what the soldiers went ahead and did for us, because that's just something I can't even imagine putting myself in the place of to do for, like, just to do. Like, it's just a lot. I know they go through a lot. So just very grateful for those that have done that for our country.
Yeah, that's why I like when you really sit there and think about it, like, we're very privileged.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Based on everything that has happened up to this point, like, we're very privileged.
Right.
So I don't take it for granted.
You definitely can't. You really can't, because there's countries that are just in turmoil right now. A lot of fighting, and we have the people. We have a like a collective army that is constantly trying to keep us okay over here and protect our peace, and like we have to be grateful for that we do have those people that watch out for us and that are over there fighting for us daily. It's a blessing to have. It really is.
Definitely.
So for the U.S. Army, Navy, all of you all, we're thankful for you all. And those
branches
that have passed on, we're very grateful, very thankful. Yes.
But happy Memorial Day again.
Happy Memorial Day weekend, and the day that it's ahead. Yes. So you ready to move on to the next one, my fair sir? Okay, we're going on to something more. It's a serious situation. I know it is for you. Is Bad Boy over? The actual label and the time that P. Diddy has put in, and I'm going to go on to read will this case that he's in now wash away the legacy of the music that was once tied to this label, the Bad Boy era?
I'm thinking it will.
Because so you feel this is about to tarnish it to, it's going to just get rid of everything.
Because it's like they're going to put him in that R. Kelly box. Like, the people who listen to R. Kelly now is probably a third of the people that once did. You know what I'm saying? So my fear is, like, my favorite rapper of all time is Biggie.
Right.
So with this stuff happening to Diddy, no, Diddy ain't Biggie. But if you take away Diddy, just think about it like this. If you take away Diddy in the Bad Boy catalog, like, me personally, my childhood is based around this Bad Boy era. If you take that away, you're left with, like, Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? And no, not the Wu-Tang, but
hold your horses.
Like, I wasn't a Wu-Tang fan.
Hold your horses. Now that's my crew right there. Don't do them like that.
Would you rather have Wu-Tang than the Bad Boy catalog?
For me, yeah.
You would rather have the Wu-Tang catalog.
Wu-Tang is a very major part of me growing up. Yes.
You would rather have the Wu-Tang catalog than the Bad Boy catalog.
For me, Wu-Tang reigns supreme. Yes, I'll take Wu-Tang.
I can't wait to see what this gonna look like in the comments.
Because for one, you didn't have to mention Wu-Tang. There's definitely were other people making music at the time. And two, yes, I'm gonna stick by my boys. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't want Wu-Tang over Bad Boy. I'm gonna stick with my boys. You gonna stick with Bad Boy? I'm gonna stick with Wu-Tang. I can't believe you went there.
I don't know, man. I
cannot believe you went there, Wu-Tang. Like, I told you, like, that was a big staple in my childhood. Like, I love those guys. I do.
Like I get it. But I can't, like, I feel lost if you take away the catalog. Like, I know you got to separate the person from.
Listen to me right quick. If Diddy is if he's on the verge of being, losing this case, you have different avenues you can go through to still hear these songs, but it's not going to take anything away from your childhood.
Nah, you ain't. All right, when I put up the thumbnail the other day, there's certain songs, because we was talking about the Diddy case. There's certain songs that is Bad Boy, under the Bad Boy umbrella, that I was thinking, like, okay, I could use this to promote the new episode coming out. Now listening to
You nervous about whatever you pick.
Yeah, now listening to certain lyrics is like it's one track on the Biggie Duets album.
Mm-hmm.
Biggie says, "Me and Sean Combs taking broads home, about to make our own porno flicks. My life's the shit." Right? I had to really
unnecessary.
I had to really listen to it like,
See, you weren't paying attention.
Interesting.
I bet it was interesting.
So it's a that's why I say like now you got to be in. So I just chose Hypnotized. But then I started thinking like, Hypnotized. Is it because you put shit in people's drinks? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta calm down. Leave those guys alone. I don't think it was that bad back then when they were first starting.
I would like, and I told you I had the conversation with my mama today.
Yeah.
The turning point.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, because Diddy didn't have the money that he has now,
right?
Do you think that it's possible Biggie being unalived may have turned Diddy into the monster that they're painting him as?
Now, I don't think him dying has anything to do with these sexual escapades Diddy's going on. No, that has nothing to do with Biggie. But I can't say his heart wasn't hardened because he lost one of his artists, and I'm thinking I don't know if they were best friends, but they were friends. But I mean, I can't say he probably wasn't. He probably may have had a kindness to him, but it may have hardened who he was by losing someone that was supposed to build your empire together with. Like, yeah, it probably did really bother him. I can't say that didn't bother him.
Because I don't think people even realize, the night that happened, like there could have easily been a mistake as far as or maybe the mistake was Biggie. You know what I'm saying? The mistake might have been Biggie. They might have been trying to get Diddy. You never know.
True.
But for Diddy to have witnessed this and been a part of this whole situation that happened, like I could see that turning you into
a monster, kinda.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
so it's like he doesn't have a heart towards people. Like he just
because y'all took out my artist, y'all took out my friend, and y'all could have easily took me out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And how y'all expect me to feel towards y'all? So like every accomplishment from that point on, because you remember he used to say in there was a skit that was on one of the songs. What I'm gonna do now?
Right.
It's all fucked up now.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like he didn't just say that just because.
Right.
Like
because
I think
he probably was just like, man, am I gonna still be able to continue on and make the good music that I've made, or is my label going to even still exist after losing its main focus, which was Biggie?
So like, but take out the sexual stuff. Like, do you remember the Keisha Cole song?
Yeah.
Do you remember how he was on her about that verse that she was singing?
Oh yes, yeah.
Like he turned that shit into like
a classic.
But I'm saying like he drilled them.
Oh yes.
Like
he's something now. Like we've seen the documentaries.
Saying it again.
Oh yes, he forces it on you. Like you're gonna get it right. Like he's gonna make sure that you, whatever you're doing, like he's gonna drill it that you got to keep going. We gotta have this certain way. Like he has an ear for music now. I'll give him that. He has an ear for how he wants stuff to sound. So
that's why I say like the stuff he's done is bad. Don't get me wrong. But if you take away his catalog,
it's just
Wu-Tang. Go on to the next topic, man. That bothers me.
I hope they get on you in the comments. I hope they do. Alrighty. This was just a random one that you brought onto me. We call it the wave crash out. This is the from Rod Wave. Artist shoots up girlfriend's car. Multiple offenses. When does enough become enough? So this is about Rod Wave and him shooting up his girlfriend's car.
Roderick Waverly, as I always say.
I don't think that's his real name, but anyway, what is going on with your boy? Like, I mean, he crashes out a lot. This is not the first time I've heard that about him. What is going on with him?
I don't know, man. Like, that's why I've started checking y'all mental health. Because, like I say, behind every smiling face might be a level of depression.
Yeah, now that's the truth. That is the truth. People be fighting demons every day, left and right. You don't know what they're facing.
And these people got money, so it's not money. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just thinking, like, I don't know. I don't think the money can alter who you truly are underneath that. Like, if you have a bad temper, if any little thing triggers you, the money might get you the things you want, but that's not going to change who you are as a person. That's going to make you, like they say the money amplifies it, who you really are.
That's what they say. I'll let you know when.
Like I said, I'm always waiting for my chance to see how that feels.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think I
I'll
would
let
still
you
have
know.
a generous heart. I already have one now. I think I would still be the same good individual. But when it's a certain amount of money, you just don't know what type of ties or what type of cutthroat individual you'll become. Like, you never know.
I don't see me getting a lot of money and shooting up your car. Unless there's a nigga in it. You know what I'm saying?
You're losing your mind. Like I say, it says it amplifies more of who you are. So you think Rod Wave is just money aside from the money, he just had a bad moment. Why he keeps having these moments with these women, I don't know. And I'm just like, that's not the first time I've heard about him having a situation with a woman. It's like, what is going on with you?
I know he looked real happy in his mugshot.
So he's happy with what he's done.
Yeah, he think it's funny.
This is the man that people have said has saved generations with his music. What is happening to him? Like, people just love his music. They say it's just the greatest thing ever, and he's just out here, I guess, living the depressing lyrics. I see. I see what's going on.
I think that's why I don't listen to him often.
I never could really his music never really touched me like that. I just couldn't get into him.
Cause I don't want to be in a slump every day.
I know, but I don't know. But he's really a beloved artist, though. Yeah. I just never could. I could never.
You don't realize people like being depressed?
I told you, if you ever pick the song that's your favorite song of all time, it's a sad song.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I actually thought about that, and if anyone agrees to me, please comment. The saddest song, or the song that you love the most in your life, is a sad song.
That's crazy to me.
For me, it was, and for you, it was as well. That's just crazy. So I was like, wow, that's insane.
What's that?
Don't say it. Don't say it.
What's the group? I always forget the name of the group.
I know the song you want to sing. I just don't know the name of the group. So I can't help you.
You talking about the where could my baby be?
The Lord took her away from me.
She's going to heaven. You got to be good so I can get to heaven when I leave this world. Like,
that's a sad song.
Like, I never forget.
And you feel that's your favorite song of all time?
It ain't my favorite song of all time, but it's on the list. Wow. Like, we were out one night in my daddy's car. We hadn't driven very far.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Like, I don't know why that spoke to me.
It was just, it touched your heart.
And that was in like 90.
Oh, that song's old.
Yeah, like
very
99 old. Or something.
Classic, though. I think of the name of that song, though.
And so when
name of that group.
When I heard the song, I played it for my mama, and I was telling her about the song before I played it for her. Yeah. And so when I finally
what happened?
When I finally played the song, I was sitting there listening to it.
She got sad.
Nah, she was like, "It sound alright." I ain't know you was gonna play a song like that.
I'm telling you, that would probably shock anyone to know that that's hardcore rap you love, and that's one of your favorite songs of all time.
Like that junk spoke to me. I was like, man, that's sad as hell.
Oh yeah, like I mean, it hits the heart. Sometimes the songs hit the heart.
The other song is what's the junk?
I don't know. I would feel like you were gonna sing "Once I Was 7 years old." I don't know why.
Early one morning while you were asleep, I received a letter, but it was no address.
The saddest.
So I paid it no mind. In fact, I wanted to send it back, but something that I was feeling said open.
Uncle Sam said you owe
Uncle
him.
Sam.
He said you owe him some money to get his
Man.
song with it. It was sad, but it was beautiful at the same time.
Yes.
I love that song.
But you are absolutely correct. Like your favorite song is gonna be something sad.
I'm telling you, mine was "I Wish I Wasn't" by Heather Headley. That song was incredible.
Can I give us a little
karaoke?
Tidbit? Yeah, a little tidbit.
Oh yeah. I wish I wasn't in love with you.
Oh yeah.
So you could.
Play that a lot.
So you couldn't hurt me. I love it. Oh, I love it so much.
It just ain't fair.
The way you treat me, you don't deserve me. 2003. 2003, Larry. That's crazy.
Is it? Yeah.
I love it like it just came out yesterday. That's insane. I can't believe it.
You remember Amanda Perez?
How could I forget her?
Angel.
I love it. That's a classic. Now that is a classic song. I used to see it and just wait for it to come on like the MTV channels and stuff where they would show the videos in the morning. I was like, I like that song. Depressing, but I like
Very
it.
depressing.
I love it.
So now I got to take back everything we said about Rod Wave. We been depressed our damn self.
Y'all don't talk about me. Look at y'all.
Exactly.
You're correct. You are exactly correct.
He just carrying on the tradition.
Yeah, we hear one song and then the artist just pretty much fades, and then he just making it consistent. Like I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. My fans ride along with me. I'm not happy. So yeah,
I'm not happy.
Rod, we're sorry. We've been depressed as well.
Yeah.
That is so funny. So I guess can't really judge him for his crash out moments. He might be depressed.
Now they need to find out what that woman did to make him crash out.
But does it take all that? Shooting up a car?
I mean, as long as she wasn't in it, no harm,
There's
no foul.
no excuse for shooting up anything. I don't care what it is. What are you shooting for?
If you did me wrong and you about to go to work and I shoot the car up, you ain't driving to work in that car.
I tell you what, when the police come to pick you up, don't be surprised. Like, it's no need to be surprised.
What if he paid for the car?
She had another man in it. What he's what he's saying?
No, I'm just saying. What if she paid for the? I mean, what if he paid for the car?
Mm.
You can't really put him in trouble for tearing up his own car.
I think you can when you bring a firearm into the situation.
Depending on where you at. If you out in the country, no.
He needs to get himself under control.
I seen a snake in it. I overreacted.
No. See, you are not getting him out of this. I don't care. He may try to use it too if he sees this. No. Rod, whatever you're doing, don't let these girls get under your skin like that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You don't need to be in any more mugshots. Just walk away, leave them alone, and call it a day. Because you can do better than what's been going on in the news. That's what I feel. Seriously.
I mean, hey, like she said, man, like, don't throw your career away for
just
whatever.
Small mishaps and stuff. Just let these women go, keep it moving, and a better woman will come up.
And I'm pretty sure, I'm going to go on the limb and say this. I'm pretty sure whoever called it was, it's probably not the female that you was with when you first dropped My Heart on Ice. I'm pretty sure it's not. So is it Hard on Ice or Hard on My Sleeve?
You know I don't know. I don't listen to
whatever that song is. So whoever the girl was that you was with when you dropped that song, you need to go back to her.
Stop it. Stop it. So you saying he was at his height. He was
yeah,
he
I
was at a
seen
great place.
I seen a post today. They said Bernie Mac once said, "Money brings the woman that you want. Struggle brings the woman that you need."
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you need to go back and find the woman that was with you when you were struggling. She the one that's for you.
I have to agree. The way you look in the camera.
Hey. But what we got next?
Let's see what we got next, sir. We are on to, if I can get to my notes, Shai Alexander, MVP of the NBA this season. How you feel about him?
I didn't know much about him until maybe a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I have a note too. Alexander had his best season yet in 2024-25. He scored a league-high 32.7 points per game and also led all players with 7.9 free throws attempts per game. It was a note in the article I read years ago when he first got drafted. He got drafted to the Clippers, and he was traded. And Doc Rivers said at the time that do we have to trade Shai? I think it's Shai. I'm sorry. And he must have seen a vision in him that something within him that he saw that we need to keep this kid. But he's been a great addition to the OKC, and he's actually the MVP of the league this season. And I think he's going on to do great things. I think he's going to make it to the finals.
Yeah, like I said, a couple weeks ago, I didn't know much about him. I actually sat down and watched a couple games, and now they're playing Minnesota in the playoffs. By the time y'all see this, they will be then played their third game.
They definitely will. I think it's tomorrow.
And Ant-Man has been getting all the praise and all of that.
A lot of
Man,
a lot of coverage, yes.
Man, this dude is. I ain't saying he dogging Ant-Man, but I'm just saying
he's something different. He's great. He's good. He's really good.
And it's effortless.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
It's
I'm just in awe every time I see him. It's like, where was I at when he was like building up his career and things like that? I guess I had kind of fallen away from the NBA for a little bit, but he definitely makes you want to watch. And that MVP that he got he definitely deserves it because he's flawless. He truly is.
Like congratulations to him.
Yes.
SGA is what we call him. So
SGA. Okay, I'll use that.
So, like, congratulations to him, and I think it's well deserved.
Definitely, they're doing amazing. So, do you think that they're going to sweep Minnesota? Do you think Minnesota will get a game since they're going back home?
They might sweep Minnesota, man, because it's him and that white dude in the paint.
We gotta get these names.
Yeah, I don't know his name, but that dude he about 7'7" down there.
Gracious, that one the low cut. It's like the
biggest white guy down there.
If that's what I'm thinking about, yeah.
Like he is balling. Like I don't know.
You know what it makes me think about? The man that used to be on OKC. He had the pullback ponytail, like a Viking.
Was it Adams?
Yes, and that's what I
don't know where he is.
Me neither. I'm not sure if he still plays.
But yeah, man, just imagine if they had them two.
You know, that's crazy to see OKC now and see what they once were. They were a dominant team then.
Oh, they're comparing them.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they're comparing the two teams.
They were both amazing. They really were both great sets of teams.
Because did you realize that Kevin Durant and Westbrook also have won MVPs?
They sure have.
So Kevin Durant and Westbrook won MVPs while they was on
James?
OKC. Yeah, James played. He was a six man.
He won too, didn't he? MVP.
But it wasn't why he was on OKC?
No. Mm-mm.
So you got Durant and Westbrook both won MVPs while playing for OKC.
Wow.
Now this guy while playing
so
for OKC.
OKC's had some stars come through there.
I was about to say KFC. But
KFC.
I don't know.
You a little hungry.
A little hungry.
But yeah, that's amazing to see. Just think about that team them going to the finals against LeBron and Dwayne Wade back then, and now to see this team is doing just as great. I'm not even sure that's been a 10-year span since between the two, but that's crazy. Like those are two phenomenal teams. Like they really are. I love when Westbrook and them play. Like I remember sitting back and watching OKC when I first would sit down and watch them against the Lakers. I was like, who are these guys? Like they were phenomenal. Like,
so you said 10 years. That's been
and maybe
about,
more than that.
That's about 13 years.
That's crazy. I would have loved to have seen them win. That would have been insane.
Talking about if that team would have won.
Yes, that would have been insane because they were Westbrook. They had There was another. It was a guy, an African player that they had. He was a big part of the team. I'm thinking Adams was on there then too, if I'm not mistaken, but I may be wrong.
No, you're talking about
it's not Ibaka.
Ibaka.
Yeah, him.
Ibaka.
Yep,
yeah.
He was on there. That was a good team. I'm surprised they didn't take that all the way. Really.
Now this right here is off subject, but it still goes with them.
Yeah.
They said the hardest playoff run that a team had to go through was the 2011 Dallas Mavericks, because they went and won. That's the year they won the finals. Dirk got his ring. They played Portland the first round. That was with Brandon Roy. All right, second round was it Kobe? I think it was Kobe and Powell the year after they won that championship.
Right.
Then they had to play OKC and Westbrook. Well, OKC and Westbrook. OKC with Durant, Westbrook, and Harden.
Wow.
Then they played LeBron and them in the finals.
Crazy. That was rough. That probably, to get to the finish line and actually win the championship, that probably was the hardest thing Dirk ever been through.
They said Dirk never taught jump, but they said it was on some Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Drake.
Stop it.
They said that they was up there talking about the big three, because Miami had the big three. They said Dirk said there's no way they calling that the big three because they did not come and get me. I was
like, Dirk said, "You see it?
Talk your shit, Dirk."
For real. He's saying he had it. He said, like, I mean, it's him. He's him. That's
He's him. Himothy
Dirk has always been a praised player. Ever since I've ever seen him in the league, he's always been talked about highly. His skill, everything about him, they always talk highly of him. It's nobody. I haven't seen one come after him since that's been that good.
Because when you get somebody who's 7 feet and they could do a fadeaway 3-pointer, like, it's unstoppable.
Yes, that's a lot of height to go with a 3.
A lot of height. And his little, he might not jump, but 6 inches off the ground. But that 6 inches with his,
enough to get out the way and still make the shot.
There's nobody blocking his shot.
I'm surprised that they didn't win that championship when Steve Nash was with him. That was a dynamic team.
They was young.
So they'd have been a little bit older, had a little seasoning on them.
They was older.
They would have had about 3 under their belt. And then he went on to play for Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
To me, that was my favorite team. Was that
the Phoenix Suns?
Yeah,
really?
with Steve Nash and Barbosa.
Yeah.
Stoudemire, Sean Marion. Who else we had? Jason Richardson.
Was Rajah Bell on there?
Rajah Bell.
I remember Rajah. I wonder how he's doing. I haven't heard his name in years.
That squad. But they had Tim Duncan in them.
So Tim Duncan has all been a problem.
Yeah. You had was Tim Duncan.
And then what is his name?
The one that kicked people.
Bowen.
Bruce Bowen.
Bruce didn't play no games. Kick you in the head and go about his business.
Ginobili.
Haven't seen. Now, yeah, that was a stacked team too.
Now they say Ginobili might be one of the greatest, like, European players.
Wow.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess he would be considered as European, but he may be one of the greatest European players ever.
I always
they call him. They say long hair Ginobili.
Oh,
not bald head.
Young him. I know you always talk highly of him. You say he was a great player. And don't forget Tony Parker. They had him.
Tony Parker, yeah.
And who was the one that played for the Clippers? Now they had him when he was like younger, and he went on to Kawhi.
Yeah.
He was one of them gave LeBron him a hard time. back then when he first got on the Spurs team. I was like, that team is crazy.
But yeah. But I don't know. I would say it's more so before Kawhi.
Before him,
Like that Spurs team, or was
Mm-hmm.
Kawhi there?
I know he has a championship with them, and I think it was against LeBron in the Miami Heat.
But see, that's when he was.
He was young. He had to be.
But didn't he get the MVP?
Did he? I'm not sure.
No, he got the MVP with Toronto.
Toronto, yeah.
Okay, it might have been that squad then.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Spurs team, if that Spurs team wasn't stacked like that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure Phoenix would have got a ring.
Yeah, but yeah, you're definitely right. It was a good team.
But that damn Spurs team, like when they was in that Western Conference Finals, and they had to play the Spurs,
Yeah.
I was at work, man, and I would every so often I go check to see what the score was.
And shouldn't have.
And
Hurt
that
your own
was-
feelings, didn't you?
What? And then
Getting blowed out with it.
that one game where I seen Tim Duncan, I think it was just he just threw the shot up,
And
just
it went in.
and it was a 3-pointer. I was like,
He could shoot some threes now. He could.
man, Tim Duncan shot 3 threes his whole career, and that was one of them. And that shit was all net. I'm like, wow.
You are stupid. I'm not going there with you. You are crazy. Three
But-
threes in his whole career.
3 threes his whole career, and that was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hurt my damn feelings. But yeah, we got off subject a little bit. But shout out to congratulations to
SGA.
SGA. I think y'all will go to the finals.
Definitely.
Y'all probably will sweep Ant-Man.
Mm.
Uh,
You just have a feeling. This
Yeah, I
is
just
how
got
it's
a
going to
feeling.
be for him.
now, I said New York was gonna take it in 5.
I was wondering if you were going to mention them. It's
As
not looking
of
too promising at this beautiful night here.
as of tonight, New York just lost
Their second game.
a second game,
And they got to go back to Indiana.
Yep. So you have to run. I mean, well, my prediction is over because it's 2-0 now.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to run the table now. And I don't know whether that's too much pressure. Like, teams have come back from being down 2-0. You can't let them get up 3-0.
That's going to be impossible to come back from.
Not impossible.
I don't think it's ever happened.
Yeah, there's one team that did it.
Who?
Wasn't it LeBron in Cleveland?
Oh yeah, was it 3 down or was it 1 and it was 2 and then 1-3 and they came back from there? I'm not for sure, but they were the first team ever in history to do it.
I want to say it was LeBron in Cleveland. That's what I want to say.
Okay, it might be them.
But
Poor New York. I just knew
you don't
New
want to
York
put
had
yourself in that type of pickle.
it. So they got to get at least 2 in Indiana now.
You got to get at least 1 in Indiana.
They got to try to get 2. They got to. If they don't get that 2, it's over.
I mean, yeah, you want to get 2 so then you'll tie the series up.
Yes.
But
At least try to come back home and get the home court
yeah, you
advantage.
definitely got to get 1 in Indiana. You can't let them go to Indiana and that's the end of the series.
This is not what I expected. I just knew. I mean, I guess it was the vibes of hearing the crowd and seeing the orange and blue. It was just like you're so excited for New York, and it's just like it's changing. It's changing drastically. Like this is not what they expected. I know they didn't expect this.
Nah, I mean they play hard. Now the first game, that was a fluke.
They should have gotten that one.
Yeah,
They
that was a
should have.
fluke.
They're gonna have to really. They got to get down and dirty and get this win because the Pacers, if they lose again, that's gonna be it. I feel they got to get down and dirty with them and try to pull out those 2 wins in Indiana. I know it's gonna be rough, but they got to do it.
Like being down 2-0, you could see that their heart is being taken away.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
because nobody likes to play from like it's one thing if you lose 1 game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But being down 2-0, like
And then this
you
stage
gotta stay
the
motivated.
stage they're on. This is
Yeah.
this is a big stage. Like this is the Eastern Conference Finals. Like it's nothing after this. Nothing.
Like you gotta stay motivated. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So yeah, but I'm rooting for you, New York.
Definitely
you know what I'm
rooting for
saying?
New York. Yeah.
Like
But
East Coast all day. You know what I'm saying? But
Definitely.
but yeah, what we got next?
We're gonna finish it off with your favorite question that I laughed hysterically at when you sent it to me. Close talkers, are they hated or are they loved?
Close talkers.
This is the random question of the night as well.
I don't understand. Like there's a when I have a conversation with somebody, if I can't do my hand like this without touching you,
it's too much.
You too close.
Oh yeah, that's. I don't think it takes this.
It don't
to have a good conversation.
Like unless you trying to tell me something, hey, check this out.
A secret or something, maybe, yeah.
But if you just talking, like, damn, how close you trying to get?
In your skin. They said they want to be under your shirt.
Like, damn, like.
I'm not a big fan of a close talker, and I don't like when people ask questions and they get like try to get like right next to you or right under you to show you something on their phone. It's like, get away from me, like please, just back up, just a taste, as they say, like just a touch,
just a taste. You know
it doesn't take all that. You know, COVID's still here, even though you don't think it is. It's still here in the atmosphere. So yeah.
And see, I think mine people don't know like where I used to work at. So I think mine comes from where I used to work at.
Germaphobe.
Not just germs, like the people I used to work with had like.
Oh,
how can I say it?
Careful with your words.
They had histories, like criminal histories.
Mm-hmm.
So like they were serious folks.
Okay.
So like the closeness, I would, cause like almost on some Tory Lane shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what these people might be thinking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need you to be that close.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of have anxiety for people who's not them to be that close, because I'm like, hell, I really don't know what you're thinking by being that close, because you're in my
personal
space.
space.
Yeah. And if I make a triangle with my feet, or square, if I'm in the square with my feet,
yeah,
and you're in my square, you are way too close. Way too close.
But I mean, some people might think you can't hear them, so they get closer.
I'm not deaf. I do struggle with hearing a little bit, but I'm not deaf.
You don't have a lick of common sense. You
but
don't.
And I just get to thinking to myself, if you swing on me, you better make sure you knock me
Can
out.
I ask you one question? Where did that come from? Why would you think that?
If you that close, it gives me anxiety, like you're planning to do something.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, like...
That's crazy.
Yeah. So if you swing, you better make sure you knock me out.
I hope you know, I don't think anybody despises you that bad to just swing off on you like that.
I don't trust people like that.
We know. We know you don't. I never expected you to say that the close talking gives you like a sense of like you don't feel safe. Like I never knew that.
I don't feel not safe. I don't feel, or would that be safe?
Like I don't. It's a sense of like you just don't. You don't feel like you're comfortable with someone being that close in your.
Because I don't
space.
know what you think.
Right.
Like, like I don't know where your mind is at.
Right.
Like this could be that day where you want to flip shit and you deciding to do it right now.
That is insane. Like my mind has never went to that level of if someone's near me that's something they could be thinking of doing. But I mean, you don't know.
Think about a close talkers, like a situation that you've been in where a close talker got real close. Now think about that closeness and that person actually hits you. Are you prepared for it?
That's scary. That's actually very scary.
So I don't need you in my space. You know what I'm saying? Like
I get it. I get what you're saying.
Like, and that's why I say, because of where I used to work at, if anybody that I used to work with is saying this, I'm not disrespecting nobody. I'm just saying, like, just being real.
It's your point of view.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't need to be that close to get your point across, or for you to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a unsettling feeling. Like I'm a lot more comfortable with space in between us.
Got you.
Like you ain't gotta be.
And that's just a preference that you feel, and it's understandable because, like you say, you don't know what is on someone's mind, and I'm pretty sure people have been through what you're talking about, didn't expect something like to happen, and someone did something like that to them. Like you say, got to be in your P's and Q's because you don't know. You never know.
That's the way I always, like, from that time period of my life or whatever. Like, man, close talkers. Like I told you, I used to. I still do it to this day. Like when I'm coming out of a doorway or something. Yeah. I walk wide around corners. You know what I'm saying? Like all of
like,
that.
It just is like that is an anxiety. It seems like a thing that you may really have. Like I was like, did someone do anything? I guess it's just like you say, what you've been through. It makes you feel like you have to be on guard.
And nobody ever did anything. That's the thing. Like
nothing
nobody
wrong with being on guard though. There's nothing wrong with that. Like you just that's a good sense of like knowing what you want in your surroundings and what you want to deal with just in case.
Like blind spots. Like I'm because of, like I say, because of where I work at, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm familiar with blind spots, all of that. So like if you see me,
you're watching them.
Yeah.
You think I'm not watching, but I'm watching.
I'm watching.
Right. So you have to be like that, man.
Like I say, like I say, if I can't do my arm like this without touching you, you too close. If I can smell your breath.
Some people's breath just stink, man. That's
all. You know what I mean? Because there's one thing to get the smell of the breath, but it's another thing to get the smell and the heat. Like the smell and the heat. And why
would someone's breath stink there? What is all that? Like a tornado. Like why are you sending that into the atmosphere? What is all the H's and it's hot. Like I mean, it doesn't take all that.
How? Who?
Where? So like how a soul got all this in it? Come on now. You don't take. You know what's crazy? You have to compose yourself when something like that happens to you. Like you can't let them know that's what you're smelling. I always like to turn and walk away. Get myself together, Now let's see me do this. That's why I try my best not to even get that close to you because you don't know what you might have ate earlier in the day. You know what you might have had on your breath that could really still be sick with your onions, a honey hot dog, anything.
I don't know. This is gonna sound crazy. I don't know whether it's you can smell everybody else and you can't smell yourself, or do certain people breath just give off more. I could eat something with onions on it, right? I've never had nobody tell me. I've never had you tell me. Like, I smell your breath or whatever. There's certain people that you can be out here in the world or whatnot, and whatever they ate, like you smell it. Like it's their cologne.
You know that made me think of when you said you was on a bus in New York.
Ooh.
And the man, and you said it just. You said when he woke up, he said, "Sorry, man, I was just tired. I gotta get off and go to work." And you said it was something just
man, because I was with Sonny. So
not Sonny.
Yeah, I was with Sonny, and so Sonny was standing up. Like we got on the bus late because we was over there at where the Twin Towers was. Right. You know what I'm saying? So get on the train, not a bus, but the train. Got on the train and we both were standing up. Then when we got to a couple of stops or whatever, people got off or whatever. Yeah. So it was an empty seat. So Sonny was like, "Well, you go ahead and sit down." So I went ahead and sat down or whatever. So the man, he was sitting there. He was knocked out. I was like,
There's no way he was snoring.
Knocked out.
Wow.
So I might have bumped him or something.
Okay.
But like train be moving or whatever. So when I bumped him, like it woke him up, and so they just and that was horrible. He was like, man,
you're insane. You are insane.
He said, man, I'll let your pop sit down, man. I'm just trying to get me some rest before I go to work. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go to work. I was like, yeah, you good, bro.
Man had a lot on his mind and his tongue.
Yeah, a lot on his tongue.
Probably had all kind of stuff before he went to sleep.
But that hum was...
It hurt you.
Oh, it kicked me in my face.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. It happens to the best of us.
But
It's that sleep with that slobber. Just mixing it together.
we didn't say nothing, man. Like, go and get your rest for work.
Right. Trying to make it out here, man.
It was a rough one.
It happens to us now. I'm telling you, people they love a H word when they at their worst.
That's why I want New York to win, man. I done walked them streets, man.
He done walked them streets, y'all.
I done walked them streets.
I walked them, the Bronx.
Yeah,
I was
done
there.
been through the Bronx. I done been through Harlem. You know what I'm saying?
It was one of the states that I just
done
knew.
been through Brooklyn. Yes, I done been through
Definitely
Brooklyn.
one of the states I always wanted to visit, and I'm grateful that I got the chance to.
I done been to Marcy Avenue. You know what I'm saying? I done been to the Biggie wall mural.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I done been
the
there.
Barclays, yeah.
I done Barclays. I ain't gonna
Past
win.
the Madison Square
I
Garden.
done went in Madison Square Garden. You know what I'm saying? I done went in the Apollo Theater.
Rub the log.
Rubbed the log.
He's a New Yorker.
Like I was big dog stepping. You know what I'm saying? Big dog stepping.
All your New York cousins are gonna be killing themselves laughing.
Oh yeah.
I know this. They're probably
I
saying,
hope
"What
y'all
the?"
do.
You know they will.
Comment on the video. Let them know I ain't lying.
Please comment, y'all. The Dondres of the world.
like we didn't be in apartment buildings where it's piss smells in the hallway. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think New York's saying that's who they are.
No, it's not saying that's who New York is.
What you experience. They're saying that's not them.
That's what I'm saying. We done been to apartment buildings where there's piss smells in the hallway. And I never forget one of my cousins said, smell like piss. Feel like I'm home.
That's crazy. That would make me very agitated because what?
What?
I'm home now? The smell of piss means I'm home. I can't live like this. I can't.
When we went to my cousin's apartment and he was playing the music real loud. So like we in there enjoying ourselves or whatever. So we about to get ready to leave. I was like, cuz you ain't gonna like cut the music off.
So not disturb the neighbors.
Yeah, not disturb the neighbors or whatever. So as soon as he opened the door to the hallway, so you just heard the music all out in the hallway. And I said, man, you didn't cut your music down? As soon as the door closed, he was like, man, I'll let a gun off in there. Ain't nobody gonna hear it. And sure enough, when that door closed, all the music went silent.
What?
I was like, what the hell these buildings made out of?
I would love to have a building that was that soundproof. That's crazy.
Soundproof.
But I mean, it could be dangerous too. If you got something going on there, you need help.
You heard what he said? I'll let a gun off in there and nobody won't hear it.
So New York is true brick, like cement. Maybe some cement and a couple of layers of steel between those walls.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Crazy. I mean, as high up as they are, it probably has to be a very strong.
But that's why you pay what you pay up there.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what you're paying for.
You'll miss. That's definitely what you're paying for.
Man, and then like the Next Day Air movie, when they say the elevator sometimes works.
Y'all went through that.
Yeah, like hey.
And let's don't get your other cousin with the flight of steps. Whoo,
exactly.
Man.
So it's either you have a building that has an elevator that sometimes works, or you have a building that don't have an elevator at all.
And it's some high steps.
And it's a lot of steps.
Can't wait for losing, but you got to get where you need to go.
Ask my cousin, I'm like, so we ain't going to take the elevator? No, do the elevator work? Sometimes.
So it's just like the movie Next Day, like
just like
man.
Next Day.
So you gotta have them strong legs, boy. You gotta have that good athleticism to get up them steps. I bet.
Oh, definitely. But shout out to my New York family.
Yes, our fave.
My brethren. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But
Love them.
but what else? What else we got? What else we got?
That's the last part of it.
That was it.
That was it. That was it.
Fun show.
It
Fun
definitely
show.
was. I got my laugh on, got a little inspiration from you tonight, and it's been great. It has been. Got my laugh on always. It always happens.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely been a good night. Definitely has. I'm glad we got our Memorial Day weekend starting off right with the podcast, and just hope the weekend is good to both of us.
Yeah, me too. I got something I want to address.
Okay.
Us doing this podcast.
Yeah.
Like, we receive comments and stuff, which is, it is what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you got some real bums out here.
See, you know what?
You got some real bums out here that want to throw stuff in the comments and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, really?
Yeah, I mean, what we see is just a carefree conversation. This might not be the same for other people.
See, I really could get out of character.
Please don't.
I'm not gonna do that.
Please don't. Not with your Depot shirt on. Don't do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I really could get out of character.
It's no need. I mean, you just keep pushing forward what you're doing and remain being who you are and doing what you're doing as far as your That's Larry's podcast, and that's it.
And we really try to, like, on every platform that I do, I really try to be authentically me. She's authentically her.
Right.
Like, we ain't trying to do no gimmicks. We ain't trying to do all of this other
we
stuff.
just like to talk, enjoy each other's company, speak about world events or the things going on out here that we find interesting. And if you enjoy it and like seeing us, and like you see, I always say subscribe and comment, and you can comment, but people are going to have their opinions, so we can't change that. Yeah. But we just say we're just being ourselves and just enjoying our company. And if you enjoy our company, remain with us and enjoy the show as well.
And if you don't enjoy our company, get the hell on. Now, ain't nobody making you stay here. Ain't nobody making you watch. Like, for real.
Right.
So, like, that's why I say I could get out of character, because it doesn't make sense. Like, you got people out here where there's nothing but gimmicks and nothing but BS. We come on here, we talk about certain stuff that's going on in our culture that we're interested in, and that's what we talk about. So, like, if you don't want to hear it, carry your ass on somewhere. You ain't got to be here. Like, that's where I look at it.
This is true. Like I say, don't let that bother you, and we just gonna keep doing what we're doing. The ones that love it, the ones that enjoy it, they're gonna stick around. They're gonna make sure they stay and keep rocking with Tish and Larry.
But it ain't the fact that it bothered me, but it does make me feel like, what the hell? You got the nerve to say something on our stuff, but you got all
these to only be as positive, or just keep our takes as clean as possible. We never down anybody, or from what I see, we don't. So
no, we don't.
Yeah, and there's so many people doing the same thing, so it makes you feel like it's kind of weird to see someone make a rude statement or say something as far as saying we sit and we just I don't know how the person really said it, but just
they was trying to say that we were helping to cause the destruction of black people.
Yeah, and the thing is, if people know us, what we do in our real lives, we are always positive towards people. Always try to uplift our black people or any race that we're around. We try to do that for them. I know that you do it. I know that I do it. So I know that we're not going to sit up here on the platform and say things that are going to be against people or against our race or whatever he was trying to word it as. But it's just like I just don't understand that. I don't understand that perspective people have, but it's just like we try to keep it as positive as possible. And those that know us in real life know that's who we are. We're a positive people. We would never try to bash our race or sit there and say things that are not going to uplift our race. It doesn't make sense.
But like it's not even that. Like I know it's a troll.
Yeah.
Like I do know that. I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they actually responded back when something was said back to them, it's like, oh, so you really want to go keep this troll thing really going?
It's just something that some people get. They get a joy out of just they're constantly on the internet just to cause conflict with people. And I guess that's the people that you just scroll over and just ignore. And that's probably going to be the next tactic. You just don't engage with it. Because we're going to have, like he said, he's going to have his opinion. We're going to have our opinions, and it just is what it is.
Nah, I'm going to engage with it because like they want to pull me. You want to pull me out of my character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I might show you one day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
sometimes the nice person isn't so nice after a while.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we do this as a positive thing, and that's one thing I wanted to say also, like with the kids that's graduating. You know what I'm saying? Like you could do whatever you want to do.
Right.
So like if you want to do social media or whatever it is you want to do, you just got to start.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like with somebody trying to start something, like we both got jobs, we got a family, we take care of our own and all of that. You know what I'm saying? This is something that we do as a hobby for ourselves.
Yeah.
Like if you got a problem with that, carry your ass on somewhere. You don't have to be over here listening or watching or none of that. Like that's what I say. Like I'm gonna let you pull me out my character.
Don't. It's not even worth it.
Nah, it'd just be target practice.
You're a mess.
That's all it is just target practice. Like,
I get it.
I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying?
So you're about to start getting your troll on, I see.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so you're gonna start like that, like Nisha always say, if you're minding my business, who's minding yours? So I mean, it could be something someone has to say to you that you don't think they know about you. So you have to be careful who you think that you're doing something towards, because somebody could be watching you just as well as you're watching them.
Exactly. But that's all I wanted to say on that little spiel. Like
ended off with a rant.
Oh yeah. But
nothing wrong with that. We all have our moments.
Small talks with Tish and Larry ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
We're gonna continue doing the same thing that we've been doing.
Yes, we want y'all to keep subscribing, keep commenting, whatever you want to say. We're just gonna be here just watching and listening and looking and learning and getting better and better. So like we said, we thank you all for tuning in with us. We appreciate the ones that truly love it. And those that don't love it, stay tuning in. We'll still be here.
I say get the hell on. But yeah, it's been another episode of Small Talks with Tish and Larry.
Yeah.
And like I've been saying here lately, if they could do it, you know damn well you can.
Definitely.
Peace.